good afternoon, Bright Futures. It's Dr. Stephanie coming to you today from my car as the topic of today's Live with Dr. Stephanie Tuesday video is self-care. I thought of this as I just was experiencing my every other week Tuesday massage, and I thought, well, this is a really good topic. Let's talk about this. So I am literally just walked out of my massage, which you can tell by my hair, my face, and so I'm getting ready to go into the office today. But before I was going to hop into the office, I wanted to get on and share my thoughts and my strategies for how I incorporate self-care into my life. And first and foremost, I want to welcome everybody to these Tuesday Lives. I hope they're going to start to be really interactive, really engaging. Sometimes you're going to have topics such as last week where it's more of like a class, if you will, of the asthma and the allergies that we did last week. Today, it's just my thoughts. My thoughts of what I'm thinking about today as I'm, again, literally just stood up off the massage table and feel so relaxed and feel so awesome. So make sure you guys comment, make sure you join in live, because I do have in my little trusty box here our new and exciting BFFC awesome cups. So make sure you get on. I'll be giving one of those away every single week. So self-care. What is it? I used to kind of think that self-care has this taboo of being, or this stigma, if you will, of being like a luxury. Something you do when you get a gift card for the spa, or you get a little extra money or a little bit of extra time. You go do something that's a luxury. That's something that is to make you look good, or something to make you just feel good. It's not something that's certainly required, and it's not something that you should do because it's kind of selfish. And it's funny, Ashley and I were actually working on a handout that I am actually going to have you attach to the comments. We made this self-care wheel, and I thought, I think self-care, I don't know if I like that word or not. It sounds like maybe it's optional. And so we haven't been using it, but we're going to use it now. So I want that attached into the comments, because as I've been really thinking about it, self-care in my mind is the ability to love yourself enough that you make the choices on a daily basis that move your body into a state of health, of optimal function, and optimal expression of your innate potential, your innate gifts, your innate talents. That when you are living according to the requirements of what our body needs to be healthy and to be as expressive of our vitality as possible, that's when you really start to change your families. And you start to change the people around you, and your relationships start to go much deeper. And your life starts to become much richer because you're expressing really who you are. And so self-care isn't optional in my mind. Self-care is the daily habit of living in congruence with what our bodies need and require to be healthy. And it's not hard. It's not hard at all. You're going to see when we post this document that it's really little things. To make it easy for you, I want you guys to think about these self-care habits with 3 different titles. So I would highly suggest that you all get a journal. I think journaling is one of the best ways to start to tune into yourself and start to manage your mind and your emotions and your thoughts, because our mindset and how we think is one of the biggest potentially sabotaging tools that we have that can really block out. We can eat the most perfect food. We can exercise in the most perfect way every single day. We can, on the outside, appear to be doing all the right things. But if our mindset is negative, if it's always living in the past, if it's always worried about the future, we can't be healthy. And so journaling is such a great way. That's something that I actually just recently committed to, writing 3 pages in a journal every single morning. I'm going to see what I find. I think it's an opportunity for me to help get to know myself better. And I think we can all use that. So managing our mindset is huge. On this document, you're going to see lots of good strategies, and I love podcasts. I don't have a lot of time to read books. I always have a lot of books that I kind of read a little bit of, but podcasts are my main way of consuming content and information that helps me every single day refocus my mindset. So my favorite podcast, one that I'm listening to right now, is called The One Thing. It's for business people, it's for stay-at-home moms, and everybody in between. So there's amazing content in there to help you move forward. So mindset, number 1. Number 2 is how you're moving. Guys, our bodies require movement every single day, and not just exercise. You can go exercise, which you should be doing. But if you go sit at a desk all day, it's one of the things that we learned this weekend is that sedentary living is like as committing suicide to yourself. It's really, really, really toxic to our brains and to our bodies to be sedentary. We need to move. We need to exercise, and we need to be active. Number 3 is to be eating really well. We don't need fancy diets. We don't need to weigh food. We don't need to read certain labels. We just need to eat real food. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats and protein, organic when possible, very little dairy, very little sugar, very little grains, reduce the caffeine, the alcohol, the preservatives, all of that. And it's not that hard. And as always, get your adjustments. So whether you're in on a corrective care plan and we're seeing you frequently throughout the week, or you're in for wellness care and you've been getting adjusted on a weekly basis like I have for years and years and years, rest assured that the movement of your spine, what we do in the adjustment, is a huge dose of information to your brain that helps your whole body work more efficiently, work more effectively. It balances your hormones, it balances your neurotransmitters, it helps boost your immune system. So that is the foundation of all your daily habits. So I hope you guys found this valuable. Ashley is going to post the self-care wheel that she created, and that's awesome. There's tips for everything. So remember, you're worth it. Remember, self-care isn't a luxury. It's a requirement for health so that we can all share our talents and gifts out to the world. So everybody shine bright today. We'll see you next Tuesday.